No. So how can the course help you? So first of all, there are going to be video lectures, and the video lectures have been recorded by me, and in there I explain to you what is the logic of it, because you need to understand the logic in order to remember the model and in order to use that correctly. So listen to the video lectures. Don't just go through the slides. Slides are not perfect. Slides are the slides that we get, right? But what is important is my explanation there in order to get those differences, those ideas, those slide hacks. Then you are going to have lots of videos with past papers, of past papers. And that is great. Well, frankly speaking, we have even more, just that we don't upload everything, not to overload you with the information. But why would it be important? It would be important because in there, I show you, and as such you can learn what do different words mean. So for example, if it is a family-owned business, we are going to say that they rely on dividends to support their living, so they are going to be risk averse. If we are talking about, let's say, listed company, they rely, they would need to keep the market share for the share price not to fall, and so on. I tell you how to interpret the question. So, for example, that when we see assess the appropriateness, we need to talk about benefits and drawbacks. I am going to teach you how the workflows. Look, frankly speaking, if you guys knew how to read, you wouldn't need that. You would just read it, understand it perfectly, and that's it. Frankly speaking, that is what I did my time. My time, when I would take this exam, APM, I also took it with the AFM and ASBR. They had different names back then, but still, APM, AFM, and ASBR within a single session. And I just read, I had the skill of reading the question, understanding what I am asked to do, and look at the scenario and spot the clues there. Most likely, you don't have the skill. And if you had the skill, you would read the question, you would see that you need to assess the value for money. Oh, what does it mean? Oh, we have three components, the economy, efficiency, effectiveness. Okay, so this is a new word, so I need to give a definition for economy. Economy is how much a unit of, how much the company pays for the unit of scarce resource. Okay, I would need to evaluate, so I need to suggest a measure. If I'm suggesting a measure, I'm justifying it. So doctors are the main resource of the hospital, so average pay per doctor would measure economy. I need to evaluate it, so I need to calculate numbers. Of course, I'm going to do that. Then I would evaluate means that I'm going to say whether it's a little bit or a lot above or below. That's the comparator that we have. And I would have to make sure that my analysis is like 3D based. So I would need to give a however, and I would need to say, oh, however, it may be because the hospital is located in the capital where the pay is generally high. And I would get the full mark. But my experience is that not many people can do that. So you need the workflows. You need me to explain to you why is that we are using this very order of ideas. Okay, what else is important? Well, it would be important to formulate the answer. The answer in a mock efficient way. Formulate the answer in a mock efficient way. What does it mean? Oh, look. The thing is that when we are talking about exams, we first have time constraint. So this means that we need to write only something that is asked, because otherwise we won't be able to attempt the last question we take. But also the problem is that when we get to the exam, we're like, oh my God, what the hell do they want from me? I mean, what is the question about? And so on. And sometimes we will see questions that are an absolute kill because we are adults. We don't have time to study and practice the full syllabus. With IBM, it's impossible because you have a new model each and every page, and it's just like brief explanation. So what do? We learn how to score ideas every 2 lines, and we pick our battles. That's it. Yeah, so I am going to teach you that. And how am I going to teach you that? Well, there are going to be videos of past papers that I'm going to teach you, but also what is important is that it doesn't really matter what you do, what you study, you need feedback. So when you go to the gym, you may think that your arms are in parallel and you are doing the exercise correctly, but then your coach is going to come to you and they're going to say, okay, hold on a second, you need to lower your shoulders, you need to straighten your back, whatever. There are going to be tons of things that you are not paying attention to, and that's why the process is not efficient or is actually harmful. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And look, it's not because of you. Everybody needs feedback. So if you are going to listen to the interviews of some best actors, they're going to tell you that they had acting coach. Margot Robbie, the one who played in Great Gatsby, in Barbie, and so on, she has an Oscar, right? Or if she doesn't have, like, she was very close to getting it. She's a fantastic actress. But then you watch her interviews and she's like, oh, my acting coach, oh, my acting coach, and so on. And you're like, what the hell? You are one of the best actresses in the world. And you are studying from an acting coach. Like, who is that coach? Does they have the experience and so on? But yeah, they do need it. If we're going to talk about Olympic winners, they do study from coaches. And it doesn't really matter if they are the fastest to run, they need a coach. It doesn't really matter how perfect they need a coach. So, yeah. And so we need for a coach, we need a feedback. So there are going to be assignments, progress tests, and one mock, and they're going to be reviewed by me. So there will be not just marks. Oh, marks are irrelevant. I don't really care whether it's right or wrong. In this right case, I care about the skill. So there are going to be the feedback. Now, here is a quiz. So our first assignment is going to be for 25 marks. It's going to cover just a few chapters that we have covered, so like one topic out of a few chapters. What is the average mark that people get for the first assignment? That is 25 marks in total. Oh, almost, yes. It's 6 marks. 6 marks is the average number of marks that people get. So yes, the first assignment is gives the person 6 out of 25 marks on average. And that is disturbing, right? Because it's not something that is based on the full book, right? On the full syllabus. It's just like a few paragraphs, a few chapters that have been covered. And it's very typical and so on. But still, people get that little. And this is important for you because you see, if you don't submit this very assignment, then this means that you will get 6 out of 25 marks in your real exam. And you need to know what is that you are doing wrong so that you would know what to change in your answer to get the result, right? So there are going to be assignments and mocks and progress tests. And so do that. That is the core value of the course. There is going to be chat in WhatsApp. I would remind you that with the chat in the WhatsApp, the questions will need to be asked in chat, not in direct messages, because we need to give everyone equal opportunities. And as such, since this is a group training, the equal opportunity is that I answer to everyone in group. I don't give personal consultations, whatever. So this is everything that is going to happen in group. And also it gives benefit to other people because they get the answer to the question they could have had. And that is how we are going to do that. Now, with the APM, so what we are going to do, we are going to meet every Thursday on January, I think not the 22nd, but January 15th up. So on January 15th and February 19th. So we decided to move it so that you would have more time to prepare at 5:30 UK time. And we are going to have topics like that. Let me copy paste it. This is not an exhaustive list of topics that you have in this very exam. But these are important topics for you to just understand the concepts that are the most important. Okay, so any questions? Do you have any questions about this exam, how the course is structured, what we are going to do, and so on? I would just stress that despite the fact that we are starting after the new year, it is important for you to start watching the video lectures today so that you would have more time to practice. Okay. Well, if there are no more questions, then thank you everybody for coming tonight. APM is a fantastic exam. You can feel, I think, how much I love it. So it's a great choice. I can congratulate you with that. And together, you can be among those 40% of people that do pass. So see you in chat then. Bye. Thank you.